Welcome to Letting Go. Today our topic is about learning to move on. And honestly, I shouldn't really be talking about this subject because I have issues with this every other day. More like every other hour. But I feel comfortable enough doing it because I see so many social network posts with so many of us that are still stuck in the past. We are still sorrowing over those glory days. I understand they're great, they're amazing, they were really amazing. I enjoyed it. We all enjoyed every second of it. We learned so many lessons. Who we are today and who we're going to be tomorrow is from the past. And I understand it's very hard letting go of something we really love and really cared for, the whole 9 yards. But it's not hard at all. It's actually pretty easy. We have to know who we are, what we like, and what we don't like. We have to get out there and explore. We have to branch into different avenues and try out our skills. First, we really have to know what we are good at. And keep exploring. Stay active. This is the way we move on. And honestly, from now on today, the only reason we should ever look back into the past is because of all the lessons we learned. These lessons are going to continue to pop up today and tomorrow. They're going to come back over and over and over again. So we have to have a new mentality of growing, progressing, and moving forward. Learning to try new things and doing new things. Exploring, staying active, believing in ourselves. That's the number one rule. Believing in ourselves and knowing exactly what we are good at and what we are not good at. And once we know the things we are good at, we try. We try different things, and eventually, sooner or later, before you even know it, it's going to hit us when we don't know it, and something will hit us. It's going to be our new thing, whatever it is. So, new mindset, moving forward, progress, positivity. Thank you. So I'm MORICH, I'm the host, and if you guys want to be a guest on the show, just contact the social networks or email the Gmail, and we'll be right back with our first guest.
Just remember one thing, that one man can change the world. One man can change the world. One man can change the world. One man can change the world.
Alright, welcome back everybody. Today we have a very talented, very diverse, hardworking man, Mr. Tony Anderson.
What's going on, man?
Thank you so much for coming by today. We really appreciate it. So let everybody know who you are and what you do.
Man, I am Tony Anderson. I am a father. I am a husband. I am an entrepreneur. I'm everything that I want to be.
Man, nice. Cool.
I came up with that just right now.
That's very nice. That's a Hallmark card.
Yeah, trademark.
There you go. Cool. So question number one is, what is real to you?
Man, real to me can be interpreted in so many different ways. With me, it is all about, just looking at my life and seeing just the different things that I got to do. Like I said, I'm a father, and so I want my kids to have everything that I had. I want to strive for everything, give them everything that me and my brother were able to come up with. My dad was an ex-NFL player. My mom was a dentist, mogul, public speaker, author. And so I just think about just everything me and my brother were able to experience, and I want them to have that same thing. I want them to have the great schooling that we had. It's about just being real with my wife as well. A lot of people aren't able to have that type of relationship where they can speak with their wife. It's like they gotta constantly just hide stuff, and they can't be themselves around. I mean, if you can't be around a person that you're with all the time, it is what it is. I mean, real just goes to everything, man. It's not even just life. It's just how you treat people as well. When I leave this earth, I want people to be like, you know what, that was a real cool dude. I don't want that to be, he was cool, but he had that side. Like, I just wanted to be like, hey, this dude was a real cool dude, man.
So I hear you. Man, okay, so question number two is, what are some of your toughest challenges, and how do you keep striving for success after going through these challenges?
Right. Toughest challenges for me was always just being able to tell people no, as well as delegating, different stuff. When I was young, I used to always try to put everything on my plate. I tried to, make sure I could do everything, but at the same time, it was hurting life at home because I was never there, or, I was missing stuff because I felt like I needed to do stuff for this person, to help that person out, do So it was like, okay, let me start telling them. Even with this interview, we were supposed to do it last Thursday. I was like, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Let's move to Sunday. Now it's more chill. I don't feel like I have to rush through this thing or anything. And you know, that I think that's one of the biggest challenges. And I think that's a challenge with a lot of people because we want to appease to everybody. We want to, help our friends out if we can. But you got to, do for yourself first. It's kind of like on an airplane. They tell you to put the mask on yourself before you help anybody else. You can't help anybody else if you can't help yourself. So that's kind of my philosophy on that. So,
man, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And let everybody know where they can find you on social media and the whole nine.
On Twitter, T-Bone State 2K5. You can find me on Instagram, Mr. November 2K5. And if you don't know, now you know.
Man, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys. We'll be right back after these messages.
Turn my music high.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Mystery Box. Today we have Miss Vicky and Miss Crystal. Go.
All right, just from recent experience, I'm going to do a little bit of career advice as far as doing interviews. I find that it's just most appealing when you are your genuine self, like most honest as you can be, and nobody likes anybody fake. That's just pretty typical advice. And for me personally, I feel like challenge yourself. Definitely do it because I've tried different things. I'm trying new things, and you never know because you're going to surprise yourself. So always challenge yourself.
And for me, Crystal is my future daughter-in-law, so I am her future mother-in-law, not evil like the movies. But I think that probably one of to echo what Crystal said, be yourself, be genuine. I recently went and met with a congressman, and the thing that impressed me the most about him was that he came in on his day off, and he was in blue jeans and a t-shirt and said, "I'm sorry I didn't dress up." And I said, "You're a real person." And I like meeting with a real person. So be yourself. Don't be afraid to be who you are, because you and you alone are unique in the talents and the skills and the abilities that you bring to the world, and nobody else is like you. So be yourself, and don't be afraid to fly your freak flag if that's who you are, because somebody somewhere will appreciate that. So be true to you.
All right. Well, thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Today our WCW is Ms. ROSALIAMERA. She is the co-founder of Zara's. She, at the age of 11, dropped out of school and started working just to survive. She did not have time to go to school and go through the system and do these things. She had to learn and educate herself on the grind. She had no choice, and there are many people in the entire world that are like this. So in her case, she was working so hard, working in retail clothing, and she got blessed with the right man, and they were able to create Zara's, which is now a $1 billion retail industry. So everything happens for a reason. Just always hard work always pays off, especially if you're doing it for the right reasons and you have a purpose behind it. So I'd like to give a shout out to all of our guests and participants. We really appreciate it. Everybody have a great weekend. See you guys on Monday. And one last thing. I don't want the itches, I want the riches.
Hey, bless my nigga, really think about it, could be worse, my nigga, don't stress, my nigga, yes, my nigga. We all bless, my nigga, stay blessed, my nigga, bless, my nigga. Really think about it, could be worse, my nigga, don't stress, my nigga, yes, my nigga. We all bless, my nigga,
Yes, my nigga, you're blessed. Take advantage, do your best, my nigga, don't stress. You was granted everything inside this planet, anything you imagine you possess, my nigga. You reject these niggas that neglect your respect for the progress of a baby step, my nigga. Step, my nigga. 1, 2, skip, back, look both ways, pull it off the hip, blast at anybody say that you can't flip this crack into rap music. Every other zip is a track, get used to it, get it off quick, come back, give back to the city you built. That's that, don't trip, see money, fuck niggas, dog. It ain't nothing but a bunch of fuck niggas, dog. In a minute, everybody go be winning. Put a little faith in it, then recognize that we all bless, my nigga.